Good morning, students. Myself, Prachi Sharma, Assistant Professor, CSE SIRT. Today, we are going to start a new lecture series on the new subject that is cryptography and information security. In today's lecture, we will understand about the cryptography introduction. First, we come to security. What does secure means? So, security in contemporary scenarios has become the more sensible issue. Either we talk about the real world or in the cyber world. When we talk about the real world, is often preceded by the information gathering. But the same applies in the cyber world by the intruders, hackers, or we can say hijackers. What does the intruder do? The intruders would first have the view of victim's network and then start digging the holes so that they can find the way to attack the people's network. One of the methods for protecting information from the hackers is called the cryptography. So what is cryptography? What is cryptography? Cryptography is the science and the art of transforming messages to make them secure and immune to attack. It means it can define as the science and study of secret writing, in which the communications and data can be encoded so that it can be prevent the disclosure of these content, the message, and using these code skippers and other methods so that only certain people can see the real message. So what they do in cryptography, we encode the plain text or we can say the data which we want to send, and in the form by the help of these encoding the message cannot be read by the intruder, and then these messages are sent through the network, and the receiver, after receiving this encoded message, decode the message according to the keepers which were used to encrypt the data. So now we come to some of the basic terminology which we will use in the cryptography. First is the plain text, data that can be read and understood without any spatial measures. Means the data which is the actual data which we want to send or the message which we want to send to the receiver is called the plain text. Next is the encryption, the method of disguising the plain text in such a way as to hide its substance is called encryption. So what we do, we convert the plain text or we encrypt the plain text in such a way that it cannot be understood by any of the attackers. Next is the ciphertext. So what is ciphertext? Encrypting plain text result in unreadable gibberish called ciphertext. So when we encrypt the plain text by using an encryption algorithm, the data or the message which we gain from encryption and which is in the unreadable form is called the ciphertext. The second last is decryption, the process of reverting the ciphertext to its original plain text. So the decryption is done at the receiver side when the receiver converts this ciphertext to the original plain text or the original message is called the decryption. The decryption is the method to convert the ciphertext into original text. The last one is the key. So some for encrypting or decrypting the plain text we use some sort of information, and this secret piece of information is called as key. We will understand these terminologies with the help of a diagram. As we can see, the plain text is the message which is sent by the sender. After the plain text is converted into a ciphertext with the help of encryption, and encryption is done by the using keys means some sort of information. After converting the plain text, it is converted into ciphertext, which is in the unreadable form. And after at the receiving these ciphertext, the receiver decrypt the text by using the key and obtain the original message, that is the plain text. So in this form, all the encryption and decryption techniques is used in the cryptography. Now we come to some of the basic principles which is involved in the cryptography. First is encryption. As we know that encryption is to convert the data in some form of unreadable data, and this helps the data to protect it from the intruders. And on the receiver side, the same data, the encrypted data is decrypted and brought back to its original form. This is the reverse process of encryption, which is called a decryption process. The concept of encryption and decryption, as we have seen in the diagram, requires some sort of information so that it can be converted or encrypted or decrypted respectively. So this information is known as key. There may be some cases when same key can be used for encryption or decryption, while there are some cases in which different keys can be used. Next is authentication. This is another important principle of cryptography. In this, authentication ensures that the message was originated from the originator claimed in the message. Means the sender is the original sender which has sent the message to the receiver. Third one is integrity. This means that cryptography should ensure that the messages that are received by the receiver are not altered anywhere on the communication path. Means no changes or no data alteration is done on the original message. The message is original plain text which is sent by the sender. The fourth one is the non-repudiation. In this, what happens if Alice sends a message to Bob but denies that she actually sent the message? Means the sender denies that I haven't sent any message to the receiver. So in these types of cases may happen, and cryptography should prevent the originator or the sender to act in this way so that the sender cannot deny that the message is sent by itself. So one of the popular way to achieve this is by using of the digital signature. Some of the types of cryptographies are, there are three types of cryptography. First one is the secret key cryptography, second is public key cryptography, and the third one is the hash function. We will understand all these cryptography in the next lecture.